How was it? You are from Kharagpur. You also. Huh? How's the new teachers teaching you now? She's leaving. That's what I had heard, but it's confirmed now. She told her.
Today was her last day.
They were asking me to join. I got a call. Your supervisor, Madhu ma'am, knew her very well. So, huh? What? Join. Now I'm already into so many things that I can't even. So today what did we have to do? What revision? Revision of what?
हम ये संडे को प्रिंट
You all have what? You all also have climate.
I guess we have map of India.
I think some students told me because I have some coming home for English, so they told me. I think climate also is.
हम लोग को भी ऐसा है कि इसमें जो क्या पोर्शन का आंसर होना
You were absent last week. In that bauxite is not there, so delete
हमारा फोटोग्राफी
Okay. What we are planning to do now is for the next half an hour. we'll do conventional sources of energy, and then some of you all have your tests coming up in which you all have climate. Then I'll give some questions for you all to write about this course climate. Okay, but maybe I will give you all 5 minutes or something to revise. ठीक है और इसमें सारे इधर से जमा हुए हैं कम क्या okay, so till 7 we'll do conventional, then maybe 5 minutes for you to just scan through your climate chapter, and then I'll give you all questions on climate. Okay? Chalo. In your books, you have coal first. Okay? Go through coal. Stop talking. Go through coal. Go through the intro and coal. Now, climate is so you have 2 chapters. One is girls. One is conventional sources of energy and the other is non-conventional sources. What are conventional sources? What are conventional sources of energy?
That have been used for many years.
Yes, those which have been used for a very long time. And non-conventional sources are the newer, modern methods. Okay. So what all do you have in conventional sources of energy?
Petroleum,
natural gas, and hydroelectricity. So, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and tidal power as it is given in your book. That's hydroelectricity. Okay. So first definition, write down. What are conventional sources of energy? Or you could underline if you want in your textbook. It's there. The definition is there. So what are conventional sources of energy? Conventional sources of energy are those which have been in use. Those which it's a long time. And are still being used. Tap. Tapped means where these sources of energy are, they are being found and utilized. Abundantly used, abundantly means used on a large scale. Tab A. So what all do we have? Coal, petroleum, natural gas and hydropower. First we speak about coal. Okay, you see in your book there is one box which tells you about the 4 types of coal. Okay, someone read that box. One of the girls does noise there. One of the girls this side. They won't know what I've asked to read also. They won't even know read करने को क्या बोलते. Read what have I asked you all to read?
It is found in Jammu and Kashmir only. India's reserves of anthracite ore are not sufficient. It is ideal for domestic use as it is a smokeless fuel with high calorific value.
So what are we talking about first? Anthracite. Where is it found? Jammu and Kashmir. And it has a high calorific value means high heat content. Yes. And smokeless. So this is the highest quality. You can see in this. This starts with peat, lignite, bituminous, and anthracite. So anthracite is what we spoke about. So it is, you have increasing heat and carbon content. The more carbon, the better. And on the other hand, where you come to peat, so that in your book is given in proper order. The last one is peat. Okay, that's hardly coal. So first we spoke about anthracite and read what's given here. Highly desirable fuel because of its high heat content, low sulfur content. Supplies are limited in most areas. Okay, these are unfortunately not found in abundance in India, but this is the best type of coal. Yeah, just continue.
Bituminous coal. It is found mainly in Gondwana coal fields.
Yeah, 1 minute. So what are the points that you all wrote for anthracite?
JI smokeless high calorific
Smokeless high calorific
usage in metallurgical processes and
insufficient quantities.
It is used to produce coke, coal gas, and steam coal, and is therefore called cooking coal.
Is this spelling correct? NOUS?
MINOUS.
NOUS. Huh?
Yes,
That only. MINOUS. Huh? Bituminous. So bitumen is extensively used as a fuel because of its high heat content and large supplies. So here this also has high heat content, but the supply is more as compared to anthracite. Normally has high sulfur content. Write down the key points there for bituminous. Just write points, okay? No full sentence. Where it is found, its calorific content, whether it is in abundance, where it is used. Next is lignite. So out of these two, which is better? Anthracite. But which is used more? Bituminous. Then next, lignite.
It is found in Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, West Bengal, Kerala, and Puducherry. It is used for generation of electricity.
So that's it for lignite. Lignite, you can add low heat content, limited supplies in most areas. Low heat content. So the calorific value of lignite is low. So as we move from anthracite to the to peat, the calorific value keeps on reducing. So you can't use it much. Hmm? Once you work for bituminous, why you do not bituminous? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, shall we proceed? You are writing for us. No notebook you got. Huh? So borrow a page from someone and write. इतना चाहता नहीं है कि it's like convenient, no, to say, ma'am, I don't have my notebook on me. How will I write? And man will say, okay, sit like that only without writing. Yes, that third, fourth. Done? Yes. Next. Lignite, have you all written?
Yes.
Okay, next is peat.
It occurs on the Nilgiri mountains in patches in Kashmir Valley and swampy areas of coastal plains.
And what about it?
Nothing.
Okay. So, first write where it is found. Nilgiri Mountains, Kashmir Valley, swampy areas of coastal plains. These three places. Write down from here. Partially decayed plant matter. Partially decayed plant matter. Okay. So peat is actually, you cannot even call it coal. Fine, but it's like the first stage of coal formation. You can see that image over there. Yeah, those 4 layers. Huh? So at the top, the first layer would be peat. Then over a period of time and with more heat and pressure, that turns to lignite, then to bituminous, and then to anthracite. Next, distribution. No. So you have the Gondwana coalfields and the tertiary coalfields. India ranks third in the production of coal. Write that down. India ranks third in the production of coal. Somehow when I checked it online, it said second, where USA was first. Huh? What is given by second or third? That's what I'm saying. In the book it's given third, so that's why we stick to first. Which is the oldest coal field?
Raniganj from West Bengal. Oldest
Raniganj. Yeah. Oldest Raniganj in West Bengal, right? Oldest coal field, Raniganj. Raniganj in West Bengal. Hmm. And largest, which is the largest? Which one?
Jharia.
Jharia in Jharkhand. Remember your map work?
Yes.
Largest is Jharia in Jharkhand. Now the Gondwana coalfield and the tertiary coalfields. The Gondwana coalfields are 200 million years in age and the tertiary coalfields are 55 million. So the tertiary are newer comparatively. They belong to two geological ages. So Gondwana is 200 million years and tertiary is 55 million years. If it's not there in the book, you can write it.
It's there.
So underline it. Okay, here there's this map. You people won't be able to see it, but anyway, here you can see this picture.
No, excuse me.
Yes. You all can see this, no?
Yes.
This layer. Okay, it's a layer of coal that you can see in between. You can see this black part, no? So they are those the coal field, and here you have this. These people who are working here. In fact, when I was checking out, I saw that there were even smaller children. I didn't put that here, but there were even smaller children working in coal fields. So imagine how bad it must be in all the heat and the time they have to work there. Gondwana coalfield is of the bituminous type. So here, Gondwana coalfield is of the bituminous type. And makes up for 98% of the total reserves. It makes up for 98% of the total reserves of coal in India. Uses, advantages and disadvantages of coal.
What is the
There you have coal which I find question because it's newer, no? So, no, maybe lignite or maybe lignite.
98%.
Next, right? Uses of coal. Uses not given. Write down. So write down uses of coal in your book. Since it's not there, I'll give it. It would be somewhere or the other in the chapter, but not together. Energy source either for heat or electricity. Energy source. No uses. Okay. Energy source to run railway, locomotive, machines, dynamos, to produce electricity, thermal power generation. All that is there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm writing.
It's given as advantages and disadvantages.
That's what.
Energy sources, manufacturing items, use most of that.
Girls, girls behind. I can still hear you all even if I turn this side. If I don't see, doesn't mean I can't hear. तेरा आके भी क्या फायदा? When you are not there, you are not there. When you are there also, you are not there. You are somewhere else. Iron and brass foundry is this, where they make iron and brass. So to generate heat, they require coal over there. And thermal power generation, what is it? Consists of using steam power created by burning oil, liquid natural gas, coal and other substances. So that's why coal is used even in thermal power plants. Advantages and disadvantages. Shall we do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Then next week and in the next class we'll take up continue. The advantages we see.
Value of
You're reading advantages. Okay.
the main advantages of coal are the following.
Now you don't need to see. By now you should have finished writing. What were you doing that time? Writing or talking or listening. People around you are disturbing.
Ma'am, the advantages given here are the
You don't know
users.
what? Huh?
The advantages given over here are the user experience.
That's what you're read. See.
The main advantages of coal are the following. First, coal is used as a source of power or for running machines, frames, shapes, and diamonds. Second point, coal is used for manufacturing iron and steel. Third, coal is used as a source of direct heat and energy for domestic purposes. In the potteries and for building materials like cement, burning of bricks and tiles, and in iron and brass foundries, etc. Fourth, it is used as a raw material in thermal power plants.
Okay, so they're both intermingled. So then in that case, what you do here, you have written uses, write uses and advantages. Foundries are their factories. See here, you can see this is an iron and brass foundry. So they need a lot of heat generation for which coal is used. Cheapest, one point you add, cheapest form of energy making or energy generation. Cheapest form of energy generation.
Ma'am, and the disadvantage is given the cost of production and transportation of coal is quite high.
Cost of production, cost of transportation is high.
Yes, ma'am, दोनों में cost of
Here
production
it is given cheapest form of energy making. Otherwise, then don't write me with it. It's contradicting your answer only. Disadvantages. Read the disadvantages.
calorific value of coal found in India is quite low. Coal reserves are scattered in small amounts in India. Cost of production and transportation of coal is quite high. There are limited reserves of coal in India. Large-scale pollution is caused at the site of mining and creation.
Okay. Coal releases carbon dioxide which affects the environment leading to greenhouse gas emissions, global warming, this is not there. So add that point. Coal reserves are scattered and limited in small quantities is okay. Transportation is high is there. Reserves are limited. Then right, in that you can add. It adds to greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, so in that pollution point, you can add it adds to greenhouse gas. For a seat, he had not got the book. I asked him to take a page. He's done that and he's writing after that. And you are still, you and your partner both. So you understand why you think all this being this one. I not made it mandatory to write, but he still shows it. And then everyone is also right. इससे तेरा इंटरेस्ट समझता है और ध्यान yes, because we will find that has तो प्रॉपर बुक में नहीं लिख रहे वही बातें कर everything is written already, not everything you are writing. Few words here and then you write it. So, both not writing, okay. Here these two not writing, okay. Literally, at least learn the writing. Where is the logo? Go through your climate now. Go through climate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Having your time not to talk, but to revise your like on knowledge, others talk, it doesn't matter, but if you talk little, then I am told that Atharva More is talking. So Atharva More don't talk.
Ma'am, I am talking about the climate management.
Yeah, you are talking about higher training. How many millimeters? So लोग खुद बात करो इतना आगे कुछ नहीं. Now revise.
No, it's okay, ma'am. I don't mind.
Give me one resource.
Is there anything cancelled from climate?
Nothing.
ये भाई जॉब में बोर्ड में से पार्टी जाता है उसमें से भी डिलीट होगा तो क्या हाँ बोर्ड की भी सिर्फ फाइल कोई भी फाइल ये सब करने पड़ेंगे ना सेक्शन बी में बोर्ड में से जो भी फाइल चैप्टर्स के उसमें से कोई भी पांच सेक्शन ए ना सेक्शन बी ना कोई सेक्शन ए में सबका मैप होता है
That's from the text. Okay, enough now. One time. He wants time to revise for another 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes to revise, okay? That's it. फिर बार बार सीधी सीमा इसी that you have the time 10 मिनट से टाइम दिया पढ़ने को तो बातें कर रहे हो और तेरी Yeah, but we see that home also like this. Yeah, keep on with that.
बाद में अभी नहीं हाँ आधे घंटे के बाद नहीं तू वही बैठ
So fast done. For us, you're studying or no? That these two girls all around you are talking. आगे पीछे बाजू में कोई है क्या? That girl is quiet, so probably you're not talking to her. Others, even if the benches would start talking, you all would not spare them also. So okay, enough now. Stop. If you don't know, at least you'll know where you stand. Close. 2 minutes, fine. तुम लोग को पूछोगे जो बातें कर रहे हैं सबको Yes. Written, probably you will try and be able to ask 4-5 questions. उसको नहीं आता है वो blank छोड़ देगा. I know that's what. Hey, stop now. Close. Whatever is done is done. We come to know your very best.
7:30.
Start from your first view. Close your books. Open book. Close all your books. Turn by turn. Depends on the question. Name the type of climate prevailing over India. Mention his let us see. Mention the two types, and you people won't look there, help, talk. It's okay. If he doesn't know, fine, he'll study. Name the type of climate prevailing over India. Mention two factors responsible for it. Then you stand in front, the boy in front. You are helping him. What's his name? Avi. Keep standing like that. You give the answer. What was the question? Name the type, and the second part was two factors responsible. Explain. What? Name the type of climate and mention two factors responsible. So, Himalayas. Next, for us, stand up. State two important characteristic features of monsoon rainfall in India. You? In this order, I'm two characteristic features of monsoon rainfall in India. Okay. नहीं पता. Okay, give examples. Okay, since I'm asking her one more question, I'll ask you the same question, so you get another chance. Otherwise, you will feel you asked her and you can ask us. So, variations in temperature are found at a single place in a single day. Examples of these variations are, there are 5 given. You tell me any 2. It's on the first page. For us, keep your books closed, cheaters. Variations examples.
One is Kerala
Who's that?
farmer in Karachi.
Okay, but she's not giving the full point. At least that much. Although means preparation is not done. Next child, give another example other than what she gave. What about Malabar? Randomly they heard something. Okay, I'll ask you the next question. Factors affecting the climate of India. Explain how the Himalayas affect.
The southwest monsoon winds are brought by explain properly. The western Ghats receive rainfall
Who would like to answer? You tell.
the Himalayas act as a climatic barrier. Ma'am, they separate India from rest of the Asia. Ma'am, they prevent the cold Siberian winds to enter India as a becoming as a cold desert. And ma'am, they help the southwest monsoon wind to shut their rainfall.
Perfect. Clap, clap, good. Varied relief. How does varied relief affect? How does the varied relief affect the climate? For those who have studied, who will answer?
Varied reliefs like Ravi range, which are parallel to the southwest monsoon winds. In Rajasthan, prevent.
Because of that,
Rajasthan has less rainfall.
Western Ghats. Okay,
Western Ghats, ma'am, the side and on the right side area of the Western Ghats does not receive rainfall from the southwest monsoon because the Western Ghats act as a barrier and the moisture able to hold to shed the rainfall on the windward side of the Western Ghats and the leeward side.
On the other hand, the East Plateau You chorus. Why does the Deccan Plateau get less rainfall? Now we come to that you were even listening to what we were told. The boy in front. Stand up. I don't know when Why does the Deccan Plateau receive less rainfall? You tell me, girl. You. Why does the Deccan Plateau get less rainfall? Good. Good. Then next point was of the Aravalli. Then the southern hills of Assam get heavy rainfall, but the northern ones do not.
Because of the Garo
Next point, monsoon winds. How do the monsoon winds affect?
The monsoon wind has a universal effect on bringing the rainfall in India. There are three types of monsoon winds: one southwest, retreating, and northeast. One southwest, bring rainfall to the entire retreating monsoon, blow from October to November, and bring rainfall to the other part of India and northeast. So blow from the December to February, and they are dry winds, so they will only bring rainfall to the parts of the period. Northeast last time.
Next, U10, latitude. Explain in detail latitude. Say, assume it's a 3-mark class. What are you seeing down in the book, no? तुम लोग दोनों पीछे I said keep the textbook close your notes. Who will answer?
The closer places to the latitude, the higher.
I'll ask those who are standing up after he's answered the same question.
the closer a place is towards the equator or the lesser the latitude, the more temperature the place will have, and the farther away from equator or greater the latitude, the temperature will start decreasing accordingly. Yes.
India is divided into two just from my topic of cancer. Now India is divided into two by the tropic of Cancer. Now the temperate and the tropical region. Now the temperate region has a continental microclimate with experiences. With experiences of hot and dry weather, and now the tropical has a moderate type of climate.
You tell altitude. How does altitude affect? True or true? You not latitude. Now we are on altitude. You last. Please say in your own words. Stand up. How does altitude affect? Next one.
As compared to lower altitude.
Turkey is more cooler than Delhi.
Example, like,
you know the concept, but you want to study further.
yeah.
Next. He studied how do Western disturbances affect climate? Western disturbances.
Brings in rain for Punjab and at the point where there is no rainfall with the southwest winds. And that's why the areas near Punjab are called the green granary of India.
Rainfall is thunderstorm.
Rainfall and snow.
Many more
Distance from the sea, how does that affect climate? क्या बोलते हैं? बोलिएगा। वो उसको दे रहा है आंसर। So tell, so you can also sit. If you know it, then sit down. Those who are standing. Again, I'll make you stand. Okay, who knows now? Who would like to answer distance from the sea?
So the sea, the ocean acts as a moderating influence over the climate of a place. So the closer a place is towards the sea or it is located as close to the coastal area, the temperature will be moderate and the fluctuation will be low. Whereas the places located in the mainland, in the central lands, interior of the interior continental
What is that called? Places near the sea. What type of climate is that?
Moderate as a tropical.
Maritime.
So it's located
And
in
what is in
interior.
the interior? What type of continent?
Extreme temperatures, so extreme cold in winters and extreme heat in summers. Less rainfall,
Greater range of temperatures.
yeah, greater range of
And less
temperatures.
rain. Good enough. Sit. You must be feeling chalo. कुछ तो आता है अभी और तरह की four seasons, Hot and dry summer temperature explained. Or pressure conditions. Pressure conditions of hot and dry summer.
Next season is rainy season. During summer season, there is a low pressure area over Indian temperature high temperature. Okay. Actually, sea on the side of sea is high pressure with low temperatures. So when you from the high pressure area, that is from sea to land.
So it brings
At least I can make out, okay, fine, you understood with more thorough studies, you will be able to grasp. You are answering my study that, guys. Welcome. Bye. Sit down. तेरी मम्मी को तो मिलना ही पड़ेगा मेरा. What's her name?
क्या रिप्लाई ना मैम को सही
आधे का बता क्लास के बाद मेरा तो वैसे पहले थोड़ा तेरे बारे में कितने मिनट चल गया जब मैंने बुक करने की कोशिश की थी ना
Yeah, sit down, sit down. Thank you. Yeah, regarding that first and second phase of INC, in some schools they have reduced the syllabus. Lots of it. So I think we are away from first and is within the second phase. Am I into second phase of INC?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes,
So we will do one thing. As per the reduced syllabus, I'll try to complete 2 and 3 today itself.
Yes, yes, sir.
Will do.
Yes, sir.
For that, for that, you to get up. You to get up and come here. No. Last two. And I'll be making changes here also. This girl was absent last Monday. Why, man? I have to behave. Cold. Now better. So come to page number of your volume itself. Page number 71. Sorry. I only forgot because they wanted me to.
I've written the daily.
Correct. That's good. Partition of Bengal we have done. I had explained in detail, and now the next important topic that you have to remember is Surat split.
Not there. It's not. I've written the not really.
Then assertive nationalist, I will only make you to read and explain the notes.
Other than that.
So we only have main objective of assertive nationalism.
Causes.
The causes.
Now, to be on a safer side, what I will do, I will start with the leaders of assertive nationalism. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is easy.
Yes.
At least you will say, yeah, not there, this not there. So we are going to take out this Bal Gangadhar Tilak, not take out him, take out his notes. Okay. So I am just personally taking what is that line. So it is father of assertive nationalism, a leading role in the cult of patriotism and Congress broad base. Now Bal Gangadhar Tilak, although from Maharashtra, he has a nationwide status with his own popular statement. What was that statement that he uttered in front of a British judge?
Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it.
Correct. I shall have it at any cost. Now these words shows that he was a very, very strong and an assertive fellow. Now how do I explain the word assertive in English?
With it and
At any time and every time, or whatever might be the circumstances, they are ready to fulfill the objective. It's like you and me keep giving excuses. If this was not there, I could have done that. If that did not jump in, I could have completed it. But these are those people, they have kept country first and family no way. In fact, very few people had the family and very few people had the follow-up of that. 90% of the assertive nationalists were having only one dream. The dream was of independent India. Hey, you are the person who came to that direction. Look at the next para. Born in Maharashtra, law was a Deccan Education Society only underline karna. In 1884, the society set up open bracket many educational institutions. This college, never I visited Pune in depth, but then many people say it's a very, very famous college in Pune. It's called as Ferguson College. Yes. Then we say contribution. Only few points I'm going to have. I remember that. Yes. Tilak was the first to openly declare, underline, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. And never forget the word he said. If not, what will happen? You say I shall have it, then you are directly pointing towards the examiner. And that's why they were saying he said, his words, not your and my words, sir. And then I'll go to the next page again, page number 52. He organized many akharas, lathi clubs, and physical training was imparted. Now put all this into bracket. I'll just explain what he is trying to explain. And uske upar bhi hai dekho. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism. If I link that program with the present burning hot discussions which is happening in India, that Agniveer issues which is happening, here the government of India is giving an opportunity when you cross the age of 17 and above. If you are willing to serve for the nation, you have the every opportunity to get into the nation, defense forces. If you are too good with your all skills and other things, after that 4 year also you are into that. But अगर आपका कुछ training skills में अच्छा नहीं performance हुआ, after 4 years you retire, a total sum of 12 lakhs of rupees government gives you, plus the next appointment should be under the state government reserved police force. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Neither a girl nor a boy do have a shy to shoot at these jobs are. Because first month mein aapka salary start hoga 30,000 per month. And for a 17.5-year-old boy or a girl, 30,000 full paid accommodation and the best A-class training of Indian military. Kaun dega? I don't understand what I'm saying. I've seen person who have done this NDA training. Now he's working as an IT engineer. Now he's working as an HR. But then also he follows that discipline that he has learned from that military academy. Because you and me do not have that big affection to that word discipline. Sir, chodo sir, wo kya discipline? But then you live a life of a discipline, then you see getting up early in the morning 4:30. Idhar 7 baje ka alarm 15 बार बजेगा तो भी नहीं उठेगा. है ना? Anytime you get up and try to inhale the air which is fresh, at least in city में तब तो थोड़ा बहुत मिल जाएगा गलती से. For 7 के बाद जो honking and that noise starts, then you don't know. So here even Bal Gangadhar Tilak was of the view the young men must be at least physically fit. As a proverb in English goes accordingly. So what is that proverb? A healthy mind always rests on the healthy body. अभी healthy का मतलब हमारा इंडिया में बड़ा पेट लेकर इतना बड़ा सांड की तरह आएगा तो that is not healthy. Correct? Or even you guys are. Now you are not little bit careful with your health because you are studying, it's okay. But after certain age, at least physical fitness minimum should be there. If I can walk 5 and 15 kilometers, my students must walk more ahead. What does it mean? The fitness has to be there. Sorry to say, both girls as well as boys, you have to work on to that. या आप लोग का जो schools जो busy life schedule चल रहा है अभी now UT is also forcing you, school is also in between time मिलेगा तो सोने का हम पहला try करेगा. That is very important. But then once in a week, I have seen our own students meeting me in my own area doing some physical workout. Ex-students, not this year. फिर बोलते इतना सांड की तरह दिखता है और मैं उसके सामने मैं बच्चा लगता हूँ. And जो भी मेरे साथ आता बोलते ये तेरा स्टूडेंट है. बोला हाँ अभी मैं क्या सर्टिफिकेट थोड़ी दिखा सकता. Why? बोलते नहीं सर मेरा माँ मेरे से इतना प्यार करती है ना अभी क्या बोले. बोले इतना प्यार करती है खुद बोलता है कि मैं 112 किलो का था. अभी बोलते सर अभी साउथ टच करने का सोच रहा हूँ. Are you understanding? So even this tilak is infusing in the Indians. As long as you are fit, you are ready to take the mightiest rule. Which is that rule? British. Because no one, you and me, might have taken one beatings at least from the British. मैं born नहीं हुआ ना मेरा गलती नहीं. Chandrasekhar Azad was not even 14, 13 and a half, where he got 9 beatings in front of the people. The next day only joined the freedom struggle with full force. हमारा खत्म जिंदगी उधर. उसके बाद ब्रिटिश का नाम से भी हम किधर भी बिल में घुस जाएंगे. So look at the might of these young men. Not only men, even women. I don't remember the name of the Marathi woman who used to work inside the jail. And she used to make rotis. In between the rotis, small thin paper carrying the messages. Every freedom fighter who was inside in Maharashtra jail, the message was through the roti. So जब वो रोटी बनाते समय पेपर कैसा डाला रहेगा और उसको कैसा बेक किया रहेगा. This shows the skill of these ladies also. Young girls like you participated in picketing of the programs. Young girls like you split the government program what the British is saying. They wanted कि the young blood has to fire now. अभी ये जो अग्निवीर का प्रोग्राम चल रहा है, because our age group of Indian soldiers are above 32 and above. अभी ये 17 and a half घुसेगा, 4 साल के बाद 22 रहेगा या 23 रहेगा. Imagine the 23 age young lad, girl and a boy fighting for the nation. That is the greatest respect you can achieve. I don't know how many have watched that movie called Rang De Basanti. There's a beautiful dialogue of that Mr. Madhavan. वो बोलता है कि आप लोग बोलते हैं यूथ लोग कि ये पूरा पॉलिटिक्स कीचड़ है, गटर है, why don't you clean it? अशोक माधवन बोलता है कि I will get the honor and I will get the national flag on my dead body. वो मर जाता है ना वो मूवी में. I really love the movie. Just वो ending को लोग ने थोड़ा सा खराब किया है, but national sentiments को यही अच्छा है. Means what? It is my youth who can do a glamour to my country. And the medal that you get it on the left side, that is also close to my chest, will be ever forever. But then dirty politics again goes on. So here Tilak was of the view that my youth has to fight in the akhadas. I don't know how many knows akhadas are, is nothing but it's a wrestling match. And what this American people WW, that's absolutely a skit only. मैं मारेगा तू गिरेगा, तू गिरने के बाद मैं मारेगा, यही उनका चलता है. उसका एक भी पहलवान को हमारा महाराष्ट्र पहलवान के साथ सिर्फ हाथ मिला के जाने बोलो, वो अंडरटेकर रहने दो या और कोई रहने दो. He will pull him and throw him out of his life only. So this is this Marathi man's strength. So that is what this Bal Gangadhar Tilak is saying. So always physical fitness levels best. अभी लड़के मुझे सर हमको ये सब टाइम नहीं, जो आप लोग खाता है उसमें थोड़ा सा केयरफुल रहे. करेक्ट क्या हो जाता है? Now this is the age you can eat anything and everything, but this is the age anything and everything will put you, especially this junk foods are. You understand what are junk foods are? So one, you keep your mind healthy. नहीं sir, body मेरा fit रहना चाहिए. I was once upon भी बोल सकते हैं. Used to play for my college as a cricket bowler. But अभी भी मेरा दोस्तों के साथ खेलता हूँ, अभी भी मैं उतना ही स्ट्रेंथ रखता हूँ. अभी थोड़ा वीक हुआ रहेगा, but मेरा दोस्त लोग बोलते हैं अभी भी खेल सकता है. Why? That fitness has to be there. In 9th Icse he was explaining the greatest hero we can see it is our Sachin Tendulkar. Correct? Yes. I think I shared one of the wonderful video of Mr. Tendulkar. He was talking about his father on the Father's Day celebration. So imagine Sachin ने ज़्यादा पढ़ाई तो नहीं किया, but then the height that he has achieved, we might not achieve for the. Wait. Means what Mr. Tendulkar has done, we will never able to even touch a small feat. What does it mean? He has made his name in the Indian world history. I remember when he used to play, I have seen him in DY Patil, entire stadium used to chant his name. And even the people used to say he is the god of the cricket. ऐसा कितना cricketer को इंडिया में मिला. So that's what we have to see, that discipline. Forget about your studies and performance. To become a sports personality is not so joke. So studies is the easy way where you can shine your light. And wohi karo. That's easy, I think. Let's proceed. Then second point I'm giving, you want me to give the notes or just discuss and move? What is it? I know. Discuss में move नहीं करेगा, इधर करेगा. Notes चाहिए ना, because I feel ना these textual. So it's straight away I'll give it instead of explaining. That will take. हाँ जी. Do you think you put all such preferences in other teachers' lectures also? Then why with me? Write down Bal Gangadhar Tilak. क्योंकि मैं बहुत short में भी दे देगा और easy भी रहेगा. And explain तो वैसे भी मैं करूँगा. Where I'm going to run now, fly up. Write down now. I'm giving notes of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Point number 1. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. Careful with the word assertive. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. Second point. His main contribution. Openly declaring and demand for Swaraj. Openly declaring his demand for Swaraj. Still now she has an opinion. Yes, main contribution. Openly declaring his demand for Swaraj. I'm not going to write that statement. You write it from home. Next point, second point, or next point. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism together. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism together. He encouraged self-defense. I'm writing the words also on the board. And patriotism together. Next point. Organized physical training clubs. He organized various physical training clubs. Now you write this word. Akhadas or akhadas, whatever. And Lati charge.
Lati clubs.
Clubs, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lati clubs. Next. He was the founder of traditional religious Ganesh festival. Shiv Jayanti. Ganesh Utsav and Shivaji festival or Shiv Jayanti, is it? And
Shiv Jayanti normally.
Shivaji festival. Okay, I'll put this right. Shivaji festival. Hopefully the Maharashtrian fellow corrects your paper and he or she understands. Shivaji festival. Next, he began or he introduced very influential Marathi newspaper. It is he introduced most influential Marathi newspaper. I think इसी को बाला साहब ठाकरे ने और उनका डैड ने स्टार्ट किया फिर उसका केसरी Marathi newspaper. He introduced the most influential Marathi newspaper, the Kesari. And then the last one.
So what was Maratha?
वो भी है, but I'm नहीं जा रहा. Kesari is more important. You want to write. Hey, that was in English and this is in Marathi. If you want two newspapers, that is one Maratha. ये लिखो वो मराठी में दे दिया ना मैंने. And then you write Maratha. That was in English. The spelling correct? Just check it.
So in book it has given something else.
Maratha. It was in English and this was in Marathi. वो तो मैंने बोल ही दिया Marathi newspaper. Next and the last point. His selfless patriotism. हाँ वो मैंने पहले ही बोला कि चेक कर लो स्पेलिंग. ठीक. His selfless patriotism, strong determination. The last lines are there. His selfless patriotism, strong determination. Paved the way for. Paved, P-A-V-E-D. Paved the way for. Paved the way for a strong, assertive, nationalistic era. A strong, assertive, nationalistic era or era, whatever you say. Now I'm giving you one small question. The answer is straight there in the volume, in the textbook. Please write down. This question can be asked separately. Why Bal Gangadhar Tilak? You use short form. BG Tilak Dalgar. was considered to be? Why B.G. Tilak was considered to be forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi, right? Forerunner मतलब उनसे भी आगे. Why B.G. Tilak was considered to be forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi? You just tell exactly that line. You can copy down, but make it in points and write. Forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi. FORE. Forerunner कैसा है? अभी 10th level में इतना तो confidence आना चाहिए. Nah, no more jokes on that. Finish that answer. We'll get on with the next personality. वो पूरा paragraph है. वो पूरा paragraph में listen. I'll show you this. His book become a role model to all the classes. Look at. He has underlined only this many words. इतना ही काफी है. Make it 4 points. That's enough. Simple, short, and sweet points are. Why does the eagle also actually mean this? Why not? It's okay. Doctor के तरह ये चलो start करो. Where is your friend? Your friend पूछ रहा डोंट करके वो खुदा को दिखा. Carry on. Yes. Thank you. Done it? Just put the next personality. Who's the person?
Bipin Chandra Pal.
Write down his name. B.P. Pal, you can write. B.C. Pal. Bipin Chandra Pal. I'm directly giving the notes instead of wasting it. Right on. Shall I? You put the heading Bipin Chandra Pal. We can finish this chapter. ठीक है. Happy? और कुछ बोलना है? Girls making you laugh or you are making the girls to laugh? जैसे कि तुम तो सीरियस हॉरर का शक्ल लेके आते, तुमको हंसाने का जरूरत भी नहीं है. Maternity ward में some atrocities are happening. The nurse has to be searched. Write down his name, Bipin Chandra Pal. हाँ मैं करूँगा. ये पर्सनालिटी के बाद उधर ही आना. इधर बाल में. Point number 1. Like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, even B.C. Pal had a glorious freedom struggle contribution. A glorious freedom struggle contribution. Put that word freedom struggle into single inverted comma. Freedom struggle contribution. Struggles contribution. Second point, he was regarded as father of revolutionary thought in India. Regarded as father of revolutionary thought in India. Thoughts in India. Next point. Revolutionary thought in India. Put that words into inverted comma. Father in India. Next. His career began with the membership of Brahmo Samaj. You remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Who established it?
Very good.
Brahmo Samaj. Next. He joined INC. He joined INC in 1886. 1885 में established हुआ और next year only this fellow joined. 1886. Next. He was a popular journalist for. Now keep your textbook adjacent so that you can directly copy down. Hyphen, open inverted comma, Bengal Public Opinion. Name of the newspapers, huh? The Tribune and New India. The Tribune and New India. Three newspapers. It is there, but abhi thoda sa hiccups hai. Even this Herald is a newspaper which was right there British time. ये जो राजीव गांधी अभी कर रहे हैं ना राहुल गांधी Herald बोलते हैं. But he is a very smart Billy Gunn. I can use the ASS word. Next point.
Social and economic.
Now wait. I'm just not going to give the headings, only the points. His policy of national education. His policy of national education. His policy of national education was the main cause of arising ka past tense. I don't know. Arousing nationalistic fashion. Sorry, put that in English. Arousing the nationalistic passions. Next. His main thrust, you understand the word thrust?
Yes, sir.
Emphasis, was to remove social and economic evils. His main thrust was to remove social and economic evils. Social and economic evils. Then the last point. He opposed caste system. He opposed. Comma, keep putting commas, huh? Encourage widow remarriage. I'm waiting. I'll not go fast. Oppose caste system. Encourage widow remarriage. Encourage widow remarriage and improvement of women's status, improvement of women's status, women, MEN, through proper education. Women's status through proper education. Change the para. Hence. Bipin Chandra Pal, or you write BC Pal, was a leader of futuristic vision, leader of the futuristic vision, setting a strong base for freedom struggle in India. I think very short, I think I've given as compared to
Yes.
Yes.
but I've wonderfully covered all the points, I hope.
Yes, sir.
Now you want me to give Lala Lajpat Rai, or you can write on your own, that's up to you. But as this girl is pinking me every now and then, I'm going to start with the assertive nationalism, meaning, okay? But उसके पहले एक बार बाल गंगाधर लाला लाजपत राय भी कर लो. You have any queries, any line, any words? Because I heard out of 3 you are going to take any 2 only.
Yes, sir. We need to.
Very good, you.
So, but you have to learn all three.
All 3. Achha, they will ask any.
Yes, sir. They can ask any.
So we need to.
Sir,
maybe
contributions
we
we have been
all-
told to learn too. Like
Because there will be no particular
it's
person
recommended
retaining
to
the
do
social
three.
responsibility.
मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है, इतना बड़ा क्लासरूम में इतना स्टूडेंट्स बैठा है, 1 2 3 और बाकी लोग किस बात का देखो तुरंत वो बोलते ओनली दीज 3 and 1 here and there गलती से वो लोग फिर पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, बाकी लोग हाँ ऑडियंस. I remember my TY BA time, total strength of my class was 225 students. मुझे आज भी याद है 50 या 60 से कभी ज्यादा क्लासरूम का स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ा नहीं है, और हमारा वो ऑडिटोरियम जैसा रहेगा, यू अंडरस्टैंड ना? एंड नॉर्मली सब लोग वो इकोनॉमिक सीसी से डरने का तो एकदम ऊपर जाके बैठने का और बोलेंगे हाँ बोल अभी करके, एंड जो पहले बेचारा जैसा ऐसा बैठा है ना वो लोग यहाँ जैसे ही मैं लेट आएगा, शी विल नॉट अलाउ मी लाइक आई डोंट अलाउ यू गाइस. फिर मैं जैसे ही मैम जाएगा ना, मैं बोलेगा क्या किया, किसको बता, फिर तू सामने बैठ के सारे ला, वो तो बेचारी मेरी तरफ घूर रही थी तो मैं कर रहा था. She was our vice principal of the college. So don't be like that. Participate, understand. हाँ, जैसे मेरे last 2 friends are my good spectators. Sweet fellows, good fellows. समझा क्या बोला मैंने? किस लीडर के बारे में बात किया? राहुल गांधी. On which leader did I give the notes? अभी ढूंढ रहा था. पर क्या? अरे मैं राहुल गांधी का. Read Lala Lajpat Rai also and tell me if you want. I can give a very brief note on him also. And this is the time I feel the Nehru and other roads are very neat and clean. All thanks to the monsoon gods. ना इतना neat clean road हमको. That's what I found to say. We can say this is heaven. Seriously, I love it. And all Americans are all अच्छा कर सकते हैं. Hey, come on. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, start writing only. That's better. You will not read. You will just gossip. Sorry, Lala Lajpat Rai. Check karo, if you are unable, I will give it. But I think you are quite able. तो क्या देख रहे हैं? वो गोल्डन कप से रखा हुआ for economic CS students, at giving a portion for your test for they might give the test for equal and CS also very soon. CS. But just now rendered the hands to them, so they might check your hands also, like a test. So be ready to start off.
So what about history?
History is ahead, na?
हाँ सर, लेकिन टेस्ट आपको कहा नहीं ना. This Sunday it was history test but not geography.
So अच्छा है ना, लिखो ना. History है ना, geography है. दोनों है. Normally people are running away from the
Message में
textbook.
Yes sir.
Message में भी और but it's
Portion क्या है इसमें?
For a unit test, the first chapter of science test very for the term
Guys, clear it. Oi. Yes. And why these pages are flying away? Oh my God! क्या पूछा? मैं बोला शाम को बोला तो रात को भी बोलना चाहिए. I will see all this in the mail also. मुझे देखना है. क्या भाई? लाला लजपत राय नहीं लगता. बोला देखना है. अभी चंदा लिया है. Anybody have completed Lala Lajpat Rai? Show me quick.
Sir, second point.
Now you act like that. This style is like second mark कर दिया. Yeah, nowadays young kids be very sorry. You be very careful, huh? This golden stuff is really increasing, especially for you kids. You are going to school, coming to UP, and जितना आपका मम्मी पापा रेनकोट वो सब देकर लेके जाओ, ये लोग मेरी मत. हाँ जो भी है. Don't miss the lecture at least on that excuse. Last class you were absent. First phase मैंने खत्म किया but sir. ये अभी second, अभी next and third phase. Hey, in civics we have done 2 chapters or 1 chapter.
One chapter.
After finishing the third phase, shall I touch civics?
Yes.
Or you are a little bit bored with history? And somebody told me, I don't know this batch or other batch, they want this World War I.
Sir, I
know. फिर मैंने उसको अच्छे से बोला कि पहले जब तक मॉडर्न इंडिया खत्म नहीं करेगा कंटेम्पररी इंडिया में नहीं जाए. वो बोला मैं इंडिया में ही नहीं जाएगा. He is going to Timbuktu. But देखो तुम्हारा first time कैसे भी रहने दो, but I will finish the question. I am flying away. Ask me where. He doesn't want to. Destination is not to be disclosed. Yes. ऐसे ही थोड़ा enthusiasm बनाने. कुछ मैंने क्या किया कुछ नहीं. Anyone? Lala Lajpat Rai. Come on, quick.
Third point.
दोनों बच्चे कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा काम करेंगे. क्या काम करेंगे वही I found out one professional group for you. They give you free training and कुछ international में लेके जाते हैं. You क्यों यार घर में डब्बा सब लेके बैठा. At least for the next 6 months, don't involve yourself in any program. Board exam होने तक बहुत बड़ा लग जाता है. I feel कि except studies, I don't want anything in my life. 5 points will do. Done?
Yes.
Not good, but instrument. So write it in this note. अभी बाकी बच्चे ने देखो बेचारा पेपर फाड़ के हाँ सब इंग्लिश रिकॉर्ड लिखने से पहले फाड़ दिया उसने. How sweetly you are playing. चलो स्टार्ट करो. मार करके मुझे बोलेगा. And now we are pulling to that what is assertive nationalism. Hey, did you write that Simon Commission wala incident? I have shown a video when this not Mr. Lala Lajpat Rai was in there. Quick. We will get into the meeting. We got good 15 minutes to go. 15, close to that. Now we can start it down.
It started.
Yes.
Shall we? Now look at when you keep writing, I'll keep finishing. I'll take come to page number what is that? 49, the first page. Then partition of Bengal. Assertive nationalism I did not explain. It is on page number 47. Can you see this very rare picture of this Lal, Bal and Pal? Okay. Might be that structured question. They might put it. अभी तक तो आया नहीं है. So whatever structured question they have not asked, you might expect this year to be. And at least ये तीनों शक्ल अच्छे से देख लो, है ना? Then come down to that first column. Second phase of national movement emerged a new and an younger group of leaders within Congress who did not, open bracket from here, agree with the methods and ideology of early nationalist leaders. Now I feel you are the people who are very assertive. You understand what is assertive? हर चीज के लिए ना ही बोलेगा. मम्मी बोलेगा ये करो, क्यों करने का नहीं करेगा. I will follow my own method. In fact, मैं तो कल ही था. I was in another branch where I'm teaching little bit of other subjects, and there were some group of 15 parents, and luckily all were mothers. And they really damned me for the next 1 hour, but very smartly, मैं 45 minutes में बाहर भाग गया. And 1 or 2 parents were openly talking. मैंने लड़कियों को दूसरा रूम में रखा था, my students, and I was talking to them. क्या करे सर, लड़की मेरा बात ही नहीं सुनती है. आप अभी मीटिंग में बोल के जाएगा, बाहर निकलते ही she fires me like anything. मैंने बोला आप प्रोड्यूसर है क्या, वो डेवलपर है. क्या आप ही है ना मम्मी? हाँ सर. Then at least the fear of mother, at least 1% तो बच्चे का माइंड में रहना चाहिए. हाँ सर ये कैसे करने का वही समझ में नहीं आया. मतलब इसका हम लोग ट्यूशन नहीं करते हैं, वो आपको खुद ही करना है. Then I remembered one of the mother told me ये ना WhatsApp ग्रुप में बहुत बिजी रहती है. तो मैंने उन मम्मी को आइडिया दिया है, नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर आपका फोन, उसका फोन गलती से आपके हाथ में आया, जो भी XYZ रहेगा आप कंटिन्यू करो चैट करने के लिए. सर मैं कैसे करो? 2 दिन के बाद ये खुद लड़की जाके वो लड़का को बोलेगी कल से ना ऐसा ऐसा चैट करेगी ना, वो मेरा मम्मी है, कुछ उलट सुलट मत लिख देगा. तो मम्मी बोली ये कर सकता है, मतलब क्यों नहीं करो. तो जब वो लड़कियां आई फिर मैंने बोला that I had shared some in-depth analysis to your mother, so next time be careful. तो ये लड़की क्या बोला क्या? So I am saying assertive is very simple to explain. अभी आप लोग मुझे लगता है कि very assertive है, vociferous है. पहले ये काम करेगा, करेगा नहीं करेगा नहीं बोलेगा, क्यों करना है, तू कौन, क्यों बोलने आया मुझे. देखो everywhere that WH question comes, I feel this WH can be very simple and easy for you. Why should I do it? If Indians might have asked the question to whom? To the Britishers. Don't you think the Britishers have the courage to settle in India? So this is assertive nationalism. I remember every 15th or 26th February I come, Jan I come, you ask me Independence Day, it is as good as even I need Independence Day. But then we are working towards the betterment. So if this fellow, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, might not have organized this Ganesh Utsav, it was just a namesake festival. But then internal the planning was going on for freedom. भाई हमारा बिल्डिंग में भी शायद आपका बिल्डिंग में भी इतना सारा फेस्टिवल्स होता है, बट उसके पीछे कार्ड्स एंड गेम्स प्ले करता है हमारा इंडियंस. फिर मैं जाके उसको हिस्ट्री का लेक्चर देता हूँ, भैया ये जो फेस्टिवल है ना तिलक ने स्टार्ट किया और उसके पीछे बैठ के लोग ये काम करते हैं. हाँ सर अभी अभी हमारे पास कोई ब्रिटिशर नहीं है ना, तो हम लोग अभी रमी खेलते हैं. लुक हाउ दे आर यूजिंग दैट फेस्टिवल फॉर देयर ओन बेनिफिट. फिर हमारे लेडीज लोग आ जाते हैं, संगीत कुर्सी पहला उनका है ना, पता नहीं ये संगीत कुर्सी वो आएगा सर, म्यूजिकल चेयर्स. ये हमारा पॉलिटिशियन को पूछो, बेचारा म्यूजिक भी नहीं है चेयर भी नहीं है. ही इज वेटिंग फॉर द चेयर टू सिट. कहाँ चेयर और माइक मिलते, बेचारा माइक के साथ ऐसा चिपकता, फेविकोल भी उसको निकाल नहीं पाया. I was deliberating that Rahul Gandhi related issues. Then when Mrs. Indira Gandhi was called in for ED, similar was the same. And Mrs. Indira Gandhi also done the same. In fact, I found out from one of that small documentary where Firoz Shah name was not even Gandhi. His name was Firoz Shah Gandhi, Gandhi. But Firoz Shah was so dedicated worker of INC, उसने अपना birth certificate में नाम गांधी कर लिया. अभी मुझे ये लगता है कि ये राहुल गांधी से पूछना चाहिए, तेरा सरनेम में ना गांधी, वो कैसे आया तुझे मालूम है क्या? So they were only Gandhi. अभी ये गांधी बना. And ये बोलता first family है. If I tell you the place where these guys live in, I'll say not more than 50, 50. 5-star hotel can be fitted in. उतना बड़ा एकड़ में लोग रहता है. And if I want to tell you why Mr. Modi was so good in introducing that banning of notes, मम्मी और बेटा के पास इतना करेंसी बचा था, मोदी ने बोला कि अब भी मैं बैन करके दिखा रहा हूँ, और किया भी उसने. वो दूसरी बात है कि राहुल और सोनिया मारा नहीं, कॉमन पीपल ही मारा लाइन में ना ATM के लिए. So why I'm saying the politics of India has played very deep root, and these are the leaders who have sacrificed each and every part of their family towards the nation. Kasturba Gandhi, she has donated even her Mangal Sutra for certain programs for the for fighting against British. So what today the politicians are doing? Are you understanding? ये Herald का अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आता, it was just a simple company and main contributors are freedom fighters. And ये जो न्यूज़पेपर से जो प्रॉफिट आएगा वो फ्रीडम फाइटर का फैमिली को जाने का. अभी किसी भी एंगल में राहुल और सोनिया गांधी फ्रीडम फाइटर दिखता है. They've given 50 lakhs to the company which was going in losses and purchased the shares worth rupees 5,000 crores. अब ये 5,000 crores से मुझे लगता है कि कितना जीरो लगता है, हम और आप गिनते ही लाइफ निकल जाएगा. बट फिर भी राहुल गांधी ऐसा आता है जैसे कि गरीब का गरीब है. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So when I'm trying to teach assertive nationalism, you be a part of that. Don't put your energy into the wrong arena. You understand what I'm saying? You are highly energetic. देखो wrong arena बोल रहे हो, उधर एक progress में चालू. Wonderful, Mike. Carry on. Shamelessly she's saying okay also. You didn't say okay. I read your lips correctly. Okay, I'm saying. Sorry for that. Congress, who did not agree with the methods and ideology early nationalists, these leaders stood for, circle that word, complete Swaraj by self-reliant methods. How do you explain the word self-reliant? I know that my neighbor is a very rich fellow. If I go and ask him only दूध, he will offer me chai. But मैं मेरा घर में बिना शक्कर का चाय पत्ती के साथ सिर्फ पानी के साथ पी रहा हूँ. नहीं चाहिए मुझे. Why? He will show up to me. When Gandhiji, if you remember that video I showed, round table conference, he sat down in the ground, ate with his own hands. And although that commentator, if you remember, oh, here comes Mr. Gandhi walking on slippers and wearing some untouched clothes. Oh, maza kyun uda raha Gandhi ka? Matlab, in such a cold morning, this wonderful man going to London, and these London people are just making a mock of that. But Gandhi was karta hi nahi hai. This shows the greatness of that man. I don't speak. It is my appearance in front of you speak for the words. तो क्या बोलता है? Silence is always golden. जो हमारा बच्चा सिर्फ टीचर के सामने ही रहता है, वो निकल तू अभी मैं चिल्ला. So here, assertive nationalism is putting forward to the British that we will achieve the self-reliance. We don't want the cloth which is coming from where? London. We are happy with the khadi cloth. So let's go ahead. They were so called because they had, open bracket from here, different outlook that advocated active resistance to British imperialism. Close the bracket. They condemn the British rule, responsible downfall, ये सब तो करेगा. 3 prominent बस इतना ही है. You want me to give a short note? What is assertive nationalism? Okay, thank you. This chapter is done. लाला लाजपत राय के साथ भी तो खत्म हो गया ना, और क्या? It's a method. Yes. Methods. I'm so sorry. Where is methods? 49. मैं कभी एक भी word नहीं And now we are going into methods. I think ये मैंने पहले भी explain किया ना, स्वराज, स्वदेशी, boycott and national education. INC में explain किया है, fourfold programs of INC. Now if I want to put it some new explanation in front of you, I use the word Swaraj in a very simple way. What does it mean? Let this Britishers get out of my country. Let me prove that we are more capable than you. What did the Britishers infused in the Indian youth? That you people cannot administer such a big kingdom. Gone the days of Aurangzeb. I don't want to name him also. He was at least a Mughal ruler who had a good, strong rule. After him, what Britishers told you? You are incapable, you are inefficient, and you cannot. But these few leaders have told, Swaraj is my birthright. What does birthright means? The time I was born, I should be ruled by my own citizen only. मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई freedom fighter ने बोला रहेगा that I will go to London and take over the parliament and start ruling. British बोले, oh, what you are saying? तू इधर rule कर रहा है ना, मैं उधर जाता हूँ. Means what? Then you have to give him one jhatka. So when I use the word Swaraj, it's very simple to tell you that let me enjoy my sovereignty. What is sovereignty? Freedom. Freedom. अभी आज का बच्चा को freedom मतलब मोबाइल में जितना जो काम करने का करो, वो भी in the absence of parents. ओए वो क्यों? मेरा मोबाइल है. जैसे आप ATM कार्ड लेके गए पापा का और पापा ने आपको सीक्रेट नंबर भी बता दिया और लड़के ने वो सीक्रेट नंबर चेंज करके दूसरा नंबर डाल दिया. एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम पापा यूज कर बेटा ये क्या है, मुझे पसंद नहीं आया. नहीं कर सकता. आई नो दैट इट हैज टू गो टू दैट मोबाइल नंबर. आई नो दैट. ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ मजाक में. और बोले अभी बता, क्यों बताने का, पॉकेट मनी बढ़ा रहा तो बोलना. मीन्स एक तो क्या बोलते हिंदी में, चोरी और ऊपर से सीना चोरी. सो दैट इज व्हाट डन बाय ब्रिटिशर्स ओवर इंडियंस. ऑल्दो यू आर सिटिंग ओवर माय हेड, एक टाइम पूछ रहा है, एक ऐसा मुंह बंद करके टाइम बता रहा है और दूसरा कुछ और कुछ कर रहा है. Entire bunch of girls and talking. Now tell me what were you doing? You are not listening also. Second is the word Swadeshi. And if I say Swadeshi, start using indigenous products. अबे देखो after this Corona 1 and 2, at least Indians में एक छोटा revolution आया है. Even the apps have been closed. Even now, I personally also purchase. ये India का बना हुआ है तो देवना नहीं चाहिए. Means what? At least whatever money I and you purchase, let it go to a poor Indian company. I'm using the word poor Indian company. अभी चाइना को हमारा इंडिया से इतना जल्दी हम निकाल के बाहर नहीं फेंक सकते. Every laptop you purchase, every mobile that you use, every electronic, उसमें एक या दो चिप तो चाइना का ही है. बस वो चिप को बनाने के लिए इतना जल्दी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. आई थिंक इंडिया हैज डन वन थिंग गुड, दैट 5G नेटवर्क का जो बड़ा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक चाइनीज कंपनी को मिला था, इंडिया हैज कैंसल्ड दैट ऑर्डर. एंड ऑलरेडी इन चेन्नई, आई थिंक आई वाज इन बैंगलोर एंड लिटिल बिट ऑफ अदर साउथ, चेन्नई दे हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड सिग्नलिंग दैट 5G नेटवर्क. अभी वेरी सून बॉम्बे में भी आ जाएगा एंड माइट बी वी माइट बी एट पार विद यूरोपियन नेशंस. ओए 5G हमारे पास भी. मींस व्हाट? स्वदेशी. Then if I use the word boycott, I say 50-50 quota है. अगर आप Indian goods को use कर रहे हैं, but at the same time you are using foreign goods also. You boycott the foreign goods. Sir वो है ना quality अच्छा है और वो है ना सर मेरा पूरा group में मेरा एकदम रैपो है, ठीक है रहेगा. But then try to, why people are fighting? It's almost time. And the last one, national education, to infuse in you what was India 50 years before or 100 years before, that is national education. If you have seen our 100 rupee currency note, the back part of the note has a palace or a building which was constructed by a queen in the memory of his husband. That is called as Rani Ka Bagh. I think some people have told, not here in Ada, they have visited that place also. Today it is a UNESCO protected site. Means what? The entire building is constructed by a queen. अभी कितना लोगों को मालूम है इंडिया का जो richness, Britain का जो poorness, now Britain is sitting over India. So if you start getting education through English medium, definitely you will try to praise which kingdom? United Kingdom. But if through national education, India and its glorious past. In UT volume, before I am saying everyone is ready to sit. ये जितना भी अभी पैकिंग किया ना सब इधर ही बैठेगा सबको मैं छोड़ूंगा. You will be sitting for the next 15 minutes. Wait. That is my दादाजी. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 और कौन है अभी भी बैठेगा और ये बच्चा भी बैठेगा एंड भूमि भी बैठेगा. क्या दूसरे को क्या ढूंढ रहा है ये टीचिंग है तो हाँ किधर की है उतने की उसका टेक्स्ट बुक है नोटबुक है सब बाहर है. You don't open your mouth, mosquito will be entering. Hey, listen. In this chapter, I don't know how many worksheet questions are there. I think you can solve all the questions except one question which I will give you, because I won't need to be a part of your writing work. Who came to be known as Shere Punjab? That is Lala Lajpat. But don't write only one sentence and leave it. उधर फिर उन लोग ने लिखा mention any few contribution. अभी जो मैंने दिया है टेक्स्ट बुक से भी लिखो. And why was Bengal Pakistan? Question number 9 I will give it. Remind me and significance of Surat session वो आपको अपने own से करना है. I think I missed it. Then you. Thank you. ये बाकी बच्चे जो बैठ करके बैठा सब बैठो. Let these kids go first. क्या है? How insulting it is when teacher is busy explaining, you are busy passing the luggage. क्या है? तू किधर जा रहा है? हाँ, तू किधर जा रहा है? बैठ. अभी भी इधर ही बैठेगा. बैठो उधर. हाँ yes ma'am. Give me a pen ma'am. हाँ, those kids keep moving. हाँ, आप लोग निकलो. ये भी बैठेगा, हो जाएगा. हाँ, he will sit. उसने बैग पासिंग करके बैठा. क्या है? VIP थोड़ी है. Happy and departed soul. And departed soul. Keep moving. जब तक आके कोऑर्डिनेटर कुछ बोलती नहीं जाएगा. मैं कोऑर्डिनेटर को जरा चुटकी लगा के. तुम किधर जा रहे हो? अच्छा जाओ. You sit down. Come. Move. सर्दी वाला जा.
Bye sir.
नोटबुक में नहीं लिखा बेटा. हाँ बाबा. हाँ जी. बहुत अच्छा. इसका तू किधर? Girls move. No problem. जाइए. Next time at least don't pack your bag. थोड़ा 1-2 मिनट वेट कर सकते हैं. No problem. Sorry I didn't.